on, guys? It's Aiden25 here, and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft adventure. So really quick, guys, I just want to give you guys a little rundown of where I've been the past 5 days. So Thursday, I got some really sad and unfortunate news, and it kind of took the wind completely out of my sails for the day. And I just was in like a funk, of a mood, and I just, I didn't want to record the, my videos for the day just for the sake of having the videos up, because I knew my mood wasn't going to be there, and, that's just not what you do, right? And Friday, I kind of really was feeling about the same. I will say that the news doesn't directly affect my life, so there's nothing to worry about there, but it is still very troubling to me, because it was somebody that I would say is a friend that had the unfortunate thing happen to them, and so that's where those videos were there. And then this weekend, I went on I didn't go on a bowling tournament. I had a bowling tournament, so I went out of town. So I wasn't home, obviously, to be able to record, because we left Saturday morning and got home like Sunday evening. So not kind of late for me to record, or I wasn't able to record because I wasn't home. I had originally planned to bulk record on Thursday, but obviously with the news and everything that I had gotten, it kind of killed that from happening. But it's unfortunate life. But we're back though, feeling pretty energized after the weekend. It was a good time on the bowling trip. I didn't talk about it much during our Purity Forest or during our Mystery Dungeon video earlier, because there's so much going on, like actually in the game and like related to the run that I was trying to get figured out, that I wasn't thinking about it, but I can explain a little bit about that here. But yeah, as you can see, I did, there was a lot of stuff for me to clear out there. I mean, we got so much coal now too. That's all my wood. Oh yeah, and I went off screen. Like I said, I chopped down pretty much every tree that was inside of our tree farm. So yeah, and I brought some saplings with me in case I want to make like a little tree farm-esque looking thing here. Just to have one, just so I don't have to keep on like warping back and forth. But as you can see, I cleared it all out down to the level that I wanted it to be cleared out to. I don't quite know. I haven't really planned much design-wise out yet. I don't really know how I plan on getting up here from down there. I mean, I obviously dug myself a little staircase here, right? But like that's going to be temporary. It's not going to be permanent. And that actually wasn't even the staircase. It was this that I dug. But as you can see, even this isn't permanent. But yeah, cleared all of this out. But I don't know what I want to do down here yet. I haven't really, like I don't really know, like it's not perfectly like rounded off or anything. Like I thought about like, since I mean, granted we're a clone trooper, not a stormtrooper or anything, but like I was thinking like maybe like we make like the Death Star, like we try to like round this off as best as we can and sphericalize like this whole area here, and we built the Death Star. But then I was like, I don't know about that, because I'm not the best builder or anything like that. Actually, am I still on peaceful? I might be. I put it on peaceful because I didn't want to deal with them. Yeah, I am. Okay. I put it on peaceful because I didn't want to deal with the mobs while I was digging, because I knew that was going to be like a pain in the butt. I also had my gamma all the way up because it was like super dark digging through the mountainside. But this cave is going to be really awesome to explore. I'm really stoked for that. It's gonna be a good time when we get there, but yeah, I don't really know what I want to do down here as far. Oh, freaking crap, man! Go to your freaking outpost, man. Like you guys got an outpost just up top. Like go there. Don't bother me here, bruh. Like, damn, dude. Frickin' Jags, man. Oh, frick, how am I gonna get back up? I don't have a pickaxe. Aha, we go this way. But yeah, you guys can let me know down below, though, in the comments, like, things that you want to see me do down there. You know, for, like, I guess you could say for our base here. You know, that'd be all well and good. Because, obviously, you know, we gotta do something for the base camp, right? I don't know why I have iron in there when I have iron over here. Silly Aiden. Okay. But yeah. There's that. Really freaking cool. Actually, I don't really know what I want to do today in general. You know, like, because I figured we would start working on the base immediately after I cleared it out, but at the same time, I want to know what you guys want. Another thing that I thought about, which I think would be really freaking badass, although I don't know if I'd have the skill level to do it or like whatever. I want to build like a Venator in here and have that be our base, and then like, you know how they have both the Venators and the Acclimators? Granted, if you're not Star Wars buffs, you won't know this, but you know how both the Venators and the Acclimators, they have like, you know, the little ramp to get in and out of them, right? So like, we'd build the Venator like, you know, from probably that level right there, like the whole across, like way across there, and they're freaking massive Star Destroyers, so you know, be, you know, the whole length this way too, probably, or at least most of it. Like, I'd put it in the middle, obviously, so it'd be like whatever. And then like, we'd have like the ramp, you know, coming out on this side to like get down like into the downward parts or whatever. But like, it'd also be tall enough, right, to where like that pretty much would be the base. And then like, you know, we could try and design the interior like to sort of, this I probably wouldn't be able to do, but sort of look like the interior of a Venator, or even if we didn't do that, like just turn it into like our base or whatever. I thought that'd be really freaking cool. But oh frick. Oh my god, thank god I didn't die. I so thought I was gonna. But I don't know if I have the building prowess for that, for one, and I also don't know if we have the space either. But if you guys think that would be a cool idea, then I might look that up off screen and try and see if I can make that happen in some way, shape, or form. Because personally, like I said, I think that'd be really freaking cool. But that's also just me being a Star Wars guy. But okay, so one thing though, I don't want to have all this running water running around, so I'm gonna flick over here and try and get this water all plugged up here, because we don't want running water flowing into our base. So let's take care of that. Alright, so that's all going away. Perfection. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna get down there for that. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to just jump down from the top, because I don't actually think there's a walkway down there. Okay, couldn't have landed in the water, could you, Aiden? Why would you have? Okay, yep, cool. And then I'll just, you know, we'll ride the wave down. So that should get rid of, oh. Okay, I am gonna want to go up there and plug those ones too. But that'll at least get rid of the big ones there. Oh, we're gonna have to go to sleep. I guess I can turn my cam off for now, because we're not building or caving or anything like that. But yeah, so the bowling trip though, so for the last well, I guess technically you can say the last 3 years now since I went this year, but for the last 2 years, so some of the guys that I bowl with, they're part of this club called the Fraternity of Eagles. I don't know if that is actually if you're, at least if you're in the States, I don't know if that actually is a countrywide thing or if it's just in my area. I would assume, though, it's a countrywide thing. If you're in the States, I can't speak for other countries, of course, because I don't live there. But at least if you're in the States, I would assume that it's a countrywide thing. But again, like I said, I don't know. Oh, frick. Damn it. I meant to pick up some stone. Actually, do I even have any stone? I probably don't even have any stone. I probably have to make some. Which is fine. I got a bunch of coal. Do I happen to have any stone? I got andesite. Honestly, andesite looks close enough because it's not like I'm gonna actually be up there, freaking looking at it, right? So andesite actually will be fine for what I want to do. But yeah, so that's who was putting on the tournament, was the Eagles, and so there, and it's typically like for older men, but women can be a part of it also, but they just they just never changed the name from FOE. Like FOE is the initials for it, Fraternity of Eagles, but women are able to join it as well. And I think have been for quite a little while now. I don't know for how long because I just recently became a member like 3 years ago myself. But anyways, that's kind of neither here nor there. But yeah, so they're older guys but they're on my bowling league and they're really awesome people. I do genuinely like. I am glad that I've met them and become acquainted with. Oh freaking hell. Met them and become acquainted with them and everything because like they really are awesome people, and I do love them dearly. But that's, like I said, that's who the tournament was being sponsored by for the weekend, and we've gone, like I said, the last 3 years, counting this year, of course, last 2 years just in general, and the houses that we bowled in, I did terrible in. Like I bowled like absolute crap, like way worse than what I actually am capable of bowling. So like going into this year, my Eagles average was like really freaking low. Like it was only 168. But that also gave me a pretty decent amount of handicap. Like I got like 49 pins of handicap due to that low average. I mean that's pretty cool, I'm gonna have to build up to take that lava out, but honestly, the lava's okay because I don't think I'll be going over there basing or anything. The water, though, I might potentially get in my way. But I can get rid of this lava down here, actually. So that was kind of cool. But, I wasn't expecting to shoot very good just because, I just based off the last 2 years. Like, I know I got my new ball and everything, and it does good with oil and whatnot, and it's just outright stronger than, everything else I got. But, you still... you just have it in your head. You're used to how, it was the past couple of years, so you're just expecting it to be that way. Well, I actually did very, very well on the first day we were there for the doubles and the singles. I almost shot a 600 in the doubles. I was like 3 or 4 pins off. And in the third game, I had 3 opens in a row. So, and if I didn't have all 3, even if I would have made at least one of them, I would have gotten my 600. But that it is what it is. I'm not, it sucks, but I wasn't like that mad about it. I was pretty mad about it. Let's be real, it's me. But but no. But it still was really awesome, man. What did I shoot in the singles? I don't remember. I didn't shoot as good in the singles because the fourth game I shot like a 158, which is really bad. But I was able to get it figured out for the last 2, so I still shot like a pretty decently high 5. So for the day, and yes, we did both 6 straight games. By the way, But yeah, for the day on Saturday, I shot like 1177. So absolutely, like, I'm super good with that. Like, that really good day in the office. And then Sunday for the team day, I ended up shooting, I think, like a 556. So that was obviously really, really good too. And I ended up winning some money. I got into the handicap brackets and I won $25. So that's pretty cool, you know. It only cost $10 and I won 15. So I mean, not terrible for sure. Because obviously getting 49 pins, a game, like a lot of my games were, I think I shot. Let's see, if I had 556 before my handicap and I add 50, 100, 150, subtract 147 pins. I mean, that's like I shot a 700. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I shot a 700 with my handicap. I did 703. Yeah, so I was kind of chilling with that for sure. For sure my Eagles average is going to be higher for next year's tournament because I only had out of the whole entirety of the tournament. I think I only had one game below my average of 168. No, I lied. I had two. My first game on Sunday was really low. Yeah, it was only a 156. But I only had two games out of the 12 that we bowled. I only had the two games below my 168 average, and my actual average that I hold at my home lanes is 179, and I only had three games below that the whole weekend, and the third one was only 2 pins off. So like you can argue it wasn't. So I'm definitely chilling with that. I don't know what I want to do today because I don't want to build anything because. Well, actually, you know what we can do? We can build what we know for sure is going to be a thing, no matter what you guys want to see, and that's the bridge connecting over to across the way there, and then filling it in the rest with glass. The glass floor thingy-mabob. That for sure we can do right now. So let's get going with that. And I'm gonna need a lot of cobblestone for that, which is everywhere. Okay, so I gotta think about how I want to do this bridge. I don't know if I want the floor of the bridge to be glass or if I just want like the floor surrounding everything to be glass. We're going over there, just so you guys know. That's where we're gonna end up. I'm gonna do like a slowly ascending bridge up to that point. But I guess I do need to figure out where I want the glass floor to be, because I want that to be decently level. I don't want that ascending up. And also, to be fair, I might even do a glass wall along here. You know what I mean? Just alongside the bridge. Maybe not the whole way up. Potentially the whole way up. But at least along the bridge. Okay, I kind of want this leveled out with stone. Ow. Brett. I'm busy, Brett. Yeah, now your dumb ass is burning. Look at you being stupid. Getting in my way and everything. Okay, actually, I do want that all to be leveled out with stone because of my OCD. So let me run back. Yeah, we'll do that later. Not a big deal. Okay. So I think this looks like the middle part right here. So we're gonna start the bridge here. And do I want it 4 across? Yeah, I probably do. Okay, so here's how we're gonna. I'm so gonna die doing this, by the way. I just want everybody to know. So I think I'll do like blocks of 4. and then we'll go up 1. I think that would be ascending at a slow enough pace to where it's not like super drastic. And it still looks like decently like a bridge. And we still should anyway be able to get where we want to go. That looks like frickin', with the light in there, doesn't that look like wool instead of stone? That's kind of funny. Maybe it's just me though, but it kind of looks like gray wool instead. Yeah, we're looking good. And if I end up having to make an adjustment at all with this, then I will. I guess I probably should have mapped it out a little bit in creative, but that's okay. I'm not fully worried about it. Frick. Misclick. Oh, is it getting nighttime? Okay, that's kind of concerning because it's already dark over here as it is. Actually, we might be right on the money with this. I just gotta go up one more time. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be 5 across instead of 4, but still. That's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's, well, technically 6 there, but that's actually really freaking good. We got that right away. Awesome. Okay, let me get up so I can get to sleep because we don't want to be doing work in the daylight. Or, yeah, we don't want to work in the daylight. Exactly, Aiden. No, we do want to be working in the daylight. And I'm gonna need a bunch of glass. That's for sure. Like a bunch of glass for what we're gonna be wanting to do. So, and honestly, I don't want to be working with glass without silk touch. So I think I'm actually gonna flick back home for a minute and go to our village. Because I don't think anyway I have any silk touch books. I might. And because I know my silk touch pickaxe broke. But I don't think I have silk touch anymore. But I know that our villager does. Our one villager outside of the base here. I know it does. Yeah, we don't. Okay. Because this is a fortune. Yeah. Okay. Efficiency 5 on breaking 2. Why did I put this in there? Oh yeah, right. The whole soft reset, pretty much deal, right? Yeah. Yeah, so should I make it out of iron then? Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I'll make it out of iron since I did say we were doing a soft reset. I did. Well, honestly though, because it's totally just gonna be for the silk touch, so I'll be okay with that being iron. Yeah, it's because I'm literally only gonna use it for silk touch purposes. So I know I'll need a book. And then I know I'll need a handful of emeralds. I know I'm not going to need that many emeralds, but I need to come back to the base anyway to anvil the thingamajig, so the book onto the pickaxe, so it's not a big deal. Oh, Mr. Librarian, there you are. How you doing, big fella? Thank you for your patronage, sir. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Keep up the phenomenal work as a villager. But yeah, I think I'll make a community post, guys, after this video is over. and asking what we want to see, you know, what we want the base to look like. And obviously you guys can let me know in the comment section below too what we want to do with the base camp. Because as I said, I'm thinking of the Venator. That's what I'm thinking. I think the Venator would be really freaking cool to do in there, because I'm a Star Wars guy. Unless, of course, like, I'll look it up off screen, right? And if it looks like it's gonna be too much, then, you know, am I clicking too fast? Yeah, yeah, okay. If it looks like it's gonna be too much for me to do, then I won't. But, and by that I mean, like, if I think it's too far above, like, my building skill level, then I won't. But if I think I can do it, then I'll do it. Because I think that'd be really freaking cool. But okay, so let's see here. So what I'm thinking that I want to do for the glass floor, I don't plan on, like I said, I don't plan on having it ascend just like the bridge. So I think I'll probably have it along the lowest level of the bridge. But the thing is, I just don't know how far out I want to send it across. Because obviously I need to get down. Well, I guess I could just send it the whole way across. Well, I know for a fact I said I wanted to glass this over here, right? Maybe we'll start with this first. I know for a fact I said I wanted to glass this up over here. But the question is do I want to do it on this level or do I want to do it on this level? I think I want to do it on this level, and then I'll just stone this to make that all level. Why did I put glass there? That was brilliant, Aiden. You're so freaking amazing at building. Obviously, we only need to have glass where there's a hole in the floor, or like where the, you know. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll get all the glass and stuff smelted off screen. Like, you know, we'll do a little bit of it today, like in it, whatever gets smelted, like while we're doing this, like while we're building, I mean, so much the better. But all the rest, like, I'll do off screen, and I'll do that with stone also, just so that I can get, like, you know, the bits filled out and level that I want filled out and level, filled out and level, like, you know, this here, so that this doesn't look silly like that, and like in here and stuff. But, oh, okay, so over here is what we gotta think about. Because, like, as I said, I want it to be, the glass, to be along the lowest level of the bridge, which is here. So that would mean glass is gonna start from here and go across. But is it gonna go across the entire way? I mean, obviously it would have to, right? Because it would look silly to just have glass floating, you know, floating that far above. So from here across, let's see, what Y level are we on right now? We're on 37. So what would be 37 over here? And I also need to stay in line here, so I gotta stay along this one. Okay. Okay, get back to the granite. Okay, 26, 29, 31. 37. Okay. So it'd be to here. Roughly. I think to here it would be. So glass would be from, you know, stretched across from here all the way across to there. Is this 37? No, we're 38 actually. From here. Right here. From here across to there, we'll have, or from here technically, right? From this block. Or, well, technically above this block, across. We'll have glass the whole way across to there. Okay. I'm okay with that, actually. Yeah, I am okay with that. It's going to be a shit ton of glass, though, that we're going to need. Definitely. But I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I kind of wish, since this has an opening, too, I kind of wish that this, like, looped around all the way across to there. Because then I'd glass that, too. But it's okay that it doesn't. And then I guess we'd end up doing the same on this side, right? I mean, it'd just be going that way. And I actually need to, oh god. I actually need to clear this out over this way then. Well, actually, I mean, technically then glass would need to go here because there is still a mountain here. And there's no point in putting it right flat on top of the stone. So I think what I'll do is, hold on, so let me mark this with deep slate. So I'll actually get this all leveled out to like, maybe to here. So like we'll level like stone underneath all the way out to here and like all in here. And then glass from here out. Yeah, I think maybe that'll be what I do. And then maybe on this side, like, let me see. How, is this just a single? No, it's actually pretty deep. I wonder maybe if I just clear this out. I'll do that off screen too then, I guess. A clear out like here so that I can, like this bit. Because I don't really need to walk. Like if I need to walk over there, I can go, you know, through here, right? So maybe like just from like here all the way across, I'll clear that out so that we can just go straight down. Mayhaps. Alright, let's dig ourselves a new freaking staircase to get out of here because the other one's too steep so that we can go sleepy sleep. Turn my camera back off. Wow, it's night. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so that's what I'll do off screen. Like I said, first I'll make a community post about what we want to see, or what you guys rather want to see for the base, like what you want me to make for the base camp. But also I will look up, you know, designs for a Venator, like, you know, building a Venator in this game. No, not sandstone. I need sand to make glass. And actually, honestly, I guess it probably wouldn't hurt to just make a stack of stone, right? Probably not. At least it wouldn't hurt too much, I wouldn't think. I don't really care about the bones. Okay. Well, let's got more glass, so let's get back down to that other area so I can start working on that again. What are you doing down here, sir? So yeah, so like I said, off screen I'll get more glass smelted because we're obviously gonna need a crap ton, as well as a bunch of stone. Well, I might get maybe another stack of stone perhaps smelted, just for like filling in and landscaping purposes. You know what I mean? Just so that I can have two. So I have 2 stacks of stone, and then I'll look up how to build a venator, and or I guess depending on what you guys suggest that I build for down here, if it's something that I don't think I am capable of doing, then I'll look that up too. Because I'll also need to see what sort of resource I need, right? Like I don't know if I want to use like granite maybe for the red of it, or if I want to like, because I don't think. Let's see. I know I can look. Oh, I know I can look it up really quick. I actually don't know if red terracotta. If I like. Well, maybe actually that might look kind of good. And so I think I probably would use honestly smooth andesite for the gray parts of the venator, because smooth andesite actually does look pretty good, to be fair. Like like really quick, like if we did this really quick, like that actually does look really good. I mean, it's I guess maybe not. Well, maybe not because it does look a little bit stony, but not terribly. Like like I think that the andesite would look good for the gray parts of the venator, and then we could use red terracotta for the red parts. And I mean, it's on top of the fact that we have a shit ton at home, but we're doing a soft reboot of the series. It's not like we wouldn't have a lot of red terracotta with that Badlands biome being right there. So I mean, that's pretty chill. But and then I'll get that area down there cleared out below the bridge on this side, so we can get that ready to get glassed up and everything. And I'll also probably find a way to mark a place where like the wall is gonna end, because I don't think I'm gonna glass like the wall. No, hold on a minute. Did I say that I was gonna do a glass wall on the right side, not a glass floor, or maybe I do both? Maybe I do both. Hold on, we gotta look down here. So I need my camera turned back on. Okay, so I'm always getting interrupted when I'm trying to work. So disrespectful. Okay, so maybe I don't need a wall. Yeah, maybe, yeah. I'll do a floor. Yeah, I was gonna do a wall before because of this being here, right? But then I decided I was just gonna clear it out and we'll just glass this entirety of a thing. So I guess I am gonna have to plug that lava source up. I'll do that off screen too, though, and I'll need to plug these water sources up too. But again, I'll do that off screen. Honestly, I wonder if that's something up there. Do we want to check that out really quick, just for the one time? Is this kind of anything? Well, not really. I mean, it's just it's a water cave. I mean, it leads to a water cave. That's kind of cool. This is. Oh, can you not swim while you're flying? Okay, there we go. I'm assuming that this is the same water cave, though, that the other one's a part of. It is. So I can plug it up. I can plug that outflowing, the outflowing source I can plug up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this kind of, I don't care about this up here, to be fair, so. Because if there was more land, you know what I mean? Like, then I'd probably care a little about it. Or if anything, when I get up here to, like, plug this stuff up, I can, like, dig this out a little bit to make, like, to connect it to the water cave. But I don't think I'm gonna like build another bridge, you know, from like there up to here or anything like that, you know, like. But maybe I should because of the water cave, you know. I don't. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll think about that. If I do decide to do that, I'll think about it. I don't know, but yeah. So we'll worry about that later. I just wanted to check that out just to see, you know, if there was anything actually up here. But I do think it is a great place to wrap this part up here, guys. So, like I said, let me know down below in the comments what you want to see built in this little area we have here cleared out for our base camp. And I'm gonna take care of all the smelting and stuff off screen that I gotta take care of and get ready to do some more building and whatnot in the next episode. And obviously, if we get, you know, make sure to thumbs up ideas that you like too, so that I like, so like, let's say somebody leaves a comment like, oh, build, you know, like a castle down there or something, you know, that can be fortified because you're deep in a ravine or something. You know, make sure you thumbs up that comment if that's what you would like to see, or so, you know, whatever the case may be like that, so that I know that that's an idea that, you know, we're vibing with and whatnot. But obviously, of course, feel free to suggest your own things also, and you know, we'll get that ironed out. Like, I think we could probably go another couple episodes before going straight into base construction. Like, I think we can do, like, you know, the glass flooring and the all the rest of like tidying up kind of like that first, and then so you guys can have a couple episodes to put down there what you guys want to see actually for the base, and then, you know, we'll take care of that in a couple episodes, or for the base camp rather. And then we can take care of that in a couple episodes once we get all that straightened out. But nonetheless, as I said, I think it's a great place to wrap this part up here. So if you guys... Damn it. I was eating and not using my shield. Freaking creeper, man. If you guys did enjoy this episode, please leave a like down below. I greatly appreciate that. And click that subscribe button if you guys are new. And don't forget to click that little notification bell so you guys do get notified next time videos do go live on the channel. And with that, I will see you guys on my next episode. See you later, guys.